Hi guys, welcome to the Sending a Smile card swap. Today we're going to be doing the May showcase, which the theme was animals, and then we're going to be taking a break for a while for the summer. It's just really hard for me to make videos at the lake, and when we spend a lot of time there, and so I'm going to opt out and just take a break for the summer. So let's get showing these animal cards because they are so cute. If you know me at all, you know that I love animals. So it was just fun to see what everybody picked to send in. This one is from Patty, and I believe this is a Highland cow, and I absolutely love them. They're very in right now. And this is a stencil. Isn't this cool? Isn't that cool? I love it. I love they're just so cute. I don't know. There's something about them that makes them adorable. I did notice there's a little bird on here as well, just to acknowledge that there's a bird. It says, live like someone left the gate open. Isn't that cute? And then what a great encouragement card. This would be a great encouragement card. I love the little sunflowers or daisies. They're just so pretty and fun and springy. And I just like everybody else too, I'm in love with these arched frame dies. I could use them on every card lately. Are you guys feeling the same way about that? All right, next up we have a card from Tammy, and she made a shaped card, and she showcased one of my favorite animals, the seahorse. Isn't this a cool die? It is so intricate. Look at all of the details on this. And I believe the shell is from Spellbinders, and I think she said the seahorse is from Altenew. But it's absolutely amazing. Lots of dimension here. She's popped up the frame and several of the shells, and she's accented it with these really pretty pearls. And there's a little bit of Wink of Stella on some of the little branches of seaweed, which just is perfect because it doesn't overwhelm me with glitter. It just has a subtle shine. So very nice. And then she made this a baby card. May the joy of parenting bring you a lifetime of love and happiness. Oh, how sweet. She is expecting her first grandchild soon, I believe. So very neat. And then our next card is from Doreen, and it's a little bit of a fun fold. I have not made one of these before. She's also got a cat, and I love this is from Tailored Expressions. I'll stop being lazy when being lazy stops being awesome. Sometimes I wish I could relate to that, and I think she's feeling the arch dies as well. And then this opens up, and then this opens up. So I think you make this. Oh, it looks like an 8.5 by 11, but you cut off these sections here, and then it becomes this kind of fun fold. And it's cool. It's just different. I love different, and it's easy for the person to figure out when they get the card. So that's the important piece. So that's really nice. It's really pretty. I love that cat. That Grumpy Cat is one of my favorite stamp sets as well. We have another cat card, and this one is from Lori. And look at the arch on this as well. So arches are definitely in. And I thought the gate might open. It does open just a tiny bit, but the flowers here prevent it from opening up all the way. Of all the blossoms in life's garden, friendship is the most fragrance. There you go. And look at these flowers. Oh my gosh. So sweet. I love that cat popped up. I love the embossed wall. Isn't that neat? Very beautiful, Lori. And the inside's blank. Oh my gosh, they're so sweet. I love it. Love it. I also chose cats. It was very hard for me to pick my favorite animal, but I was working on these and I decided to go with it. It says, I hope you're in every one of my 9 lives, and you're the cat's meow inside. And these guys kind of remind me a little bit of my cats. I should have colored them a little bit more like my cats, but I chose to do orange to make something pop. But I was having fun with that. Hope someone enjoys that card. Our next card is from Paula, and she has been busy with some mixed media stuff. Look at this. Look how awesome this is. So she chose birds, which, by the way, she put a note in here, and they totally count as animals. And she's die cut them out of paper. It looks like she's watercolored. So she's done like a watercolor, like splash, wash, whatever you want to call it, and then die cut the birds out of it. Isn't that a really cool, fun way to add color to the card? And it says a little note, and then you can do anything you want on the inside. And then she's embossed with one of those subtle embossing folders, this background, which just adds a perfect amount of texture to this. I love it. It's really cool. I love this technique. What a great way to have some fun with color and paper. We have another bird card, and this one is from Kathy. And this is so cool. She used like an iridescent paper to make her hummingbird. Isn't that neat? And hummingbirds do have a little bit of like shine to their wings. So this is a really clever idea. I love that. She used some of that pattern paper from Stampin' Up! To create a scene. And it says, just another card to say you're amazing. And I love the little clear, but it picks up the colors in the background. It's just a really elegant and fun card and a really cool way to use some of that specialty paper. Very neat. It's blank on the inside. Very nice, Kathy. I love that. I love the colors of that. And I have one more card to share, and this is from my friend Kim. And she has made a shaker card. Look at this, with some koala bears inside. And koalas are her favorite animal. And actually, I sent her a birthday card with these koalas, and then I put some extra ones in it and sent it to her so she could have some fun. And I think it's fun. She made a card for me and sent it back. I love that she glued down some of these clay hearts so they don't fall down. Just kind of always adds that shaker feel to it, but I could sit here all day and do this. This is just a note to say hello. The inside is blank. And look at, it's just really, really neat. I love that. I love the dimension of this. She's really got this thing popped up so they shake super, super well. This on 2 layers of foam. Isn't that amazing? This probably will, if you were to mail this, that would take a little extra, but it's worth it because it's fun. So there you go. So that is our card swap for this month, and we are taking a break, and we'll see how the fall goes. And I'm so glad you guys are participating, and I hope you guys have a great summer. Bye.